In my restless drinks, I see that flavor, silent chill. The fact that that's not actually a drink is fucking criminal. Ghost, get on it, capitalize it, make the money. Alright. How are you liking Silent Hill F, by the way? I saw that you were playing it earlier today. You might put it above 2, honestly. Really? Just as a game as a whole, or only parts and pieces of it? Because I gotta tell you, I'm not gonna lie. I think the combat fucking sucks. But I can see it. The game is really fucking good so far. Let me see, what happens if I try to... I was hoping maybe they would, like, yell at me or something. Into the fog. You know how you could know that? Oh, did I not update it on the fucking title? I had it there yesterday. What the fuck? Yeah, combat is on hard and puzzle difficulty into the fog. Yeah, honestly, like, the couple of puzzles that we've had so far, they're not that hard. I got hung up on the very first puzzle, the one that had, like, the riddle of the 5 different characters and you were supposed to lay them out. Immediately, I noticed that, like, each one sort of had, like, plants. I even tipped the vase over and I looked at the flower. And then I started focusing hard on the fucking bows and I derailed myself and got lost in the sauce. So that took me a bit because of that. But, like, all of the puzzles so far have been relatively easy. It doesn't seem like Into the Fog makes the puzzles themselves harder, more so than it seems like it just adds more elements to throw you off, right? Yeah, I mean, they seem like they had some minor importance. I thought they were like the main thing, but no, just simply placing everything based on the plant that matched the name is what got it for me. But yeah, like, I was so pissed because I spent like maybe 40 minutes, maybe like almost an hour on that puzzle. And what's funny is if you go back in the VOD, you'll probably notice it where I checked the fan, I'm like, okay, this has to be like bamboo, right? And the leaf, okay, I don't know which one this would match. And then I look around the vase, I'm like, oh, there's a flower on there. I wonder if that's important. And then I check some other stuff. And then I read the riddle again. I'm like, oh, look, the bows. And then I just fucking lock in on the fucking bows, dude. And I was just like, oh, man. Okay, so the colorless one has to be the single one, right? Like, that to me makes sense. Okay, the one that's loved by all, respected by all, one of those two has to be the one that has the 3 colors. And then, okay, the only other one that he's married to could be this one, because that's it. And I was just like, dude, what the fuck? I couldn't come in. And then I was just like, okay, chat, for anybody that hasn't played this yet, what do you think I'm doing wrong? Like, where is your head at on the puzzle? And Millennium was like, what if, like, the bows are a red herring? And I was just like, it snapped me back to reality. And I was like, oh, fuck, I think you're right, man. And I remembered a flashback from like 20 minutes ago, flashback, all the images of the plants popping up in my head. I'm like, God damn it. Solved it immediately after that. I shamelessly looked up what certain plants look like. So I had to look up what, was it kudzu? I didn't know what that was. I looked up what that was, and then it was just like, oh, these are vines and whatnot. And I had to double check with the chrysanthemum. I say that name like I've never heard the word. I don't actually know how to pronounce that shit, I gotta be honest. But the chrysanthemum flat. Okay, Google, how do you say this fucking word?
We are looking at how to pronounce this word, this name, and more plant names that too many people get confused by and mispronounce. Stay tuned. Chrysanthemum.
That's not a real word. Chrysanthemum? That's not a real word. But anyways, yeah, I had to double check on that one. And I had to check what kutsu was, because, I mean, it's a Japanese word. I have no idea. But, yeah, it all clicked, dude. As soon as somebody pointed out maybe the ribbons are a red herring, it all made sense. I was like, fuck me, dude. I locked in on the answer right away and then got distracted and never went back to it. This game's atmosphere, though, is fucking good. I really like the vibe this game gives. Let's go see what upstairs looked like. Chrysanthemums grown by our very own vice. Chrysanthemums grown by our very own vice principal have won the governor's prize. Did you know that the vice principal, Matsuo, has a green thumb? His exquisite chrysanthemums took the top prize in their category of the floricultural fair held by the prefectural council. If you haven't already, take this opportunity to admire the vice principal's masterfully pruned flower displays on the school grounds. Why is that important? Huh. I like how I opened this up and it said I can't use any of this. There's nothing in there, Hinako. There's nothing in there. If something jumps behind me, because that's been a fucking recurring trend in this game, dude. I go to a dead end, ploop, an enemy appears out of nowhere. Origami of rumors. Ha! Looks like someone heard my prayers. To whichever god who answered them, thank you. Origami of grievances. There's custom that's said to get rid of worries like magic. You write grievances that you can't tell anyone on a piece of paper, fold into an origami fox, and then throw it somewhere that no one else will find it. If you happen to come across someone else's origami of grievances, you can put it to rest by reading it. No matter what's written on it, you have to keep the information to yourself and not tell a single soul. It's a tradition that's been in this town for ages, but it was particularly popular with middle schoolers. Some kids would indirectly bully others by writing gossip about the people they hated and making sure to put it in a place they would see it. I personally don't like to write bad things about people, or read them for that matter. They say that you can put those complaints to rest by reading them, so I make the effort to read them out. But to be honest, I'd rather not pick them up when I see them. Ebisugaoka used to be a lively town with an ample labor force for construction and coal mining when the school was built. The town was always bustling, and the school was always full of students. The students at the time studied how to further improve the town as adults. The students of our time now study so that we can leave to go to bigger town when we're adults. I mean, good, this town kind of looked like it sucks.
ダム建設で一山当てた成金がわざわざここに学校を建てたって聞いたことがある。
Oh, that's right, we got 2 dried carcasses actually that we can sell off. Also, why does this damn game look so good? Like, even I want to play it after watching your ass play. Dude, I don't know, because, like, I mean, fidelity-wise, yes. It's up there. But, like, I don't know what it is about it. Like, it's a fantastic looking game, right? And mind you, I'm playing on performance mode. On the higher setting, this game ran like fucking ass for me. I'm playing on performance. These are the lowest settings you... Well, maybe not the lowest, but this is like the lowest preset, and this game still looks this good. Yeah, the game defaulted to like the highest settings. I was like, okay, dope. But like my game would just not run above 30, 40 FPS. I didn't feel like, because I should have done it before the stream, but I didn't feel like messing with it during stream, so I just jolted it down to performance. Looked around a bit, and I was like, you know what? The game still looks good. I'm fine with it. To all faculty on patrol duty. To prevent students from going to the second floor, please ensure the corridor is locked at the end of the day. On patrol this week, Vice Principal Matsuo. Are you using FSR? No.
Keybox が開かない。鍵がいる。
Teacher journal. The vice principal is so paranoid about his keys that he always takes them with him whenever he leaves. So, it's kind of ironic that he lost the keys to the stairwell. He's looking for them frantically like a madman. He had the nerve to ask me to help him find them, but I'm the one who needs help with this pile of paperwork I have. The vice principal is so paranoid about... Yeah, we just read that. Interesting, okay. Well, I guess it's just information in relation to the locked stairwell, right? Lumina's just UE5 lighting with a fancy name. Ah, gotcha.
Keybox が開かない。鍵がいる。
Man, I should have had that on the whole time. C'est la vie? Student's prank drawing. A drawing that was in the shoe cupboard. Could this flower be a hydrangea? Where is this? I like the way that the journal is updated. I think it's quite charming. I like it quite a bit. To all students, the game known as the Fox's Sacrifice is hereby banned. Partaking in this recent fad is forbidden. Any students caught playing will have their parents or guardians notified and be severely punished. Looks like we can crawl out there. Ooh, I'm in the boys' locker room. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna need a combination for that. School founder's anecdote. Buy as much of that mountain's land as you can, borrow money if you must, for it will surely bring you great wealth. Shortly thereafter, the country commenced their dam construction plan, and the mountain Mr. Yoneda had purchased was indeed a boon. He spent every last yen he earned on his hometown of Ebisugaoka. One result of his generosity was Ebisugaoka Middle School. Mr. Yoneda donated to the Inari statue and household it. And Jesus Christ, Cannoli, you can read, I promise. Mr. Yoneda donated the Inari statue and housed it inside the small shrine seen on the school ground as his way of saying thanks. The fox that blessed him. Jesus. This is right around when the game clicked for me and turned into something to love, coming into the school. Okay, so this allows us outside. Boy, I don't like that. Let's see where this takes me. Okay. What the fuck was that? Who be out here yelling? Alright, let's hop out the back. What up? Well, look who it is. I bet you can't come up here. Nice try. What if I just ignore him like the first time, huh? Oh, come on, man. All right, come on, let's go. Another one of these. Jesus Christ, dude. Sure. The combat is still not great in my opinion, but easy is allowing me to appreciate aspects I was getting annoyed to appreciate I was too annoyed to appreciate before. I will protect Sakuko till I die. Yeah, I'm not too happy with the combat either. Like, I think it's fine, but there's a few aspects of it that I think are very, very jank. That's Big Man Blastoise coming up. Another Emma. Nice. A sledgehammer. Yo, wait a minute. I really like the bat, but maybe the sledgehammer is super sick. I think I'll pick it over the regular pipe. The knife is almost broken, but the knife is so fucking good. I'm more than willing to use a repair kit on it. Hold R2 to unleash a powerful attack. The longer the attack is held, the more brutal it will be. While using focus, you will remain where you are and take a defensive stance. It'll allow you to block most attacks, but your weapon's durability will decrease much faster. When you focus, when the focus gauge is full, user one to switch from a defensive position to unleash a focus attack. Okay. Have you noticed how many of these enemies also just come back? Yeah. I'm not too upset about it. I've been running past most enemies. There's not a lot of backtracking involved. So even if they come back, it's like, ah, whatever, but... yeah, there's... it's happened quite a bit. Yo, what up? You're here? What the fuck for? Origami of rumors. I've always despised her. She goes around pretending like she doesn't want to be a girl. That's talking about us. When she knows full well that she's so much cuter than everyone else. She makes me sick. I remember Rinko folding up origami all the time. I don't know what was on them, but I saw her writing down things during class and folding paper into foxes on multiple occasions. She keeps writing her complaints on pieces of paper, but instead of burning them, she just decides to throw them into the void and let them accumulate. I think that maybe one day, all of these grievances will pile up and suffocate her. Right, I mean, I ran by the thing. There's not that many of these, flower patches here. What the fuck? Oh my god, it can fly? Yo, teach me your tricks! Get fucked. Wait, what? It's gone. I fucking love Silksong. Yeah, I still need to finish it. I was having a good time with it, though. Okay, this area is just fucking littered with bodies, dude. Oh, could it be up there, actually? I'm gonna go back and check that other bit in a second. Just want to check here because I didn't notice the staircase. I physically recoiled in disgust when Michael Myers turned into a fuck. Yeah, dude! Yeah, I was like, yeah, the classic. Oh, what did it call it? Phantom shape? Or was it the shape? Shape step. That's what it was. I was like, ah, yes, the classic shape step. Yeah, that was pretty goofy. That was pretty goofy. Ah, here it is. I'm gonna need to get past you real quick, though, big fella. Oh, what? What is this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's getting awfully crowded in here. Alright, we out. Let It Die Inferno seems status Aldo. I'm definitely gonna be booting up Let It Die again. I played Let... We're chill, right? We're chill. Oh my god, we're in the second season episode of Dandadan where this happens.
Nani?
Find the way out of the classroom, huh? Check this out. Okay, that didn't work. Origami of rumors. She should just disappear. I hope someone kills her or abducts her. I don't care. Just whatever gets Hinako out of my life once and for all. Sakuko says that if you put something as abstract as your feelings into words, even as a complaint, that will be enough to put your heart to rest. When you're feeling down, it's like having clothes scattered around in your room, and when you write it into words, it's like you're folding them into nice and neat piles. It's basically like organizing your feelings and folding them away to put them to rest with Inari-sama. This is apparently the real magic behind the origami of grievances. She said here, still the best partner, right? Unopened envelope. Hinako isn't coming. I'm sorry for lying to you, but I thought that I needed to get you alone to find out how you truly feel. Look into your heart and try opening this box with your true feelings. Do you remember that day when just the two of us went to that cafe? We talked about how it felt like we were delinquents since we were supposed to be going to school that day. But you know what? I didn't care that the other people thought about us, because as long as I could spend time with you, that was all I needed. We both ordered the same cake that day. I can still remember how my heart almost burst out of my chest the moment the same words flowed from those lips. The sweet and tart fruit on the cake. The taste still lingers in my mouth like it was yesterday. Do you still remember the taste too? I sat here, and behind me was Rinko. She used to give me the right answers. Okay. Are the symbol... Okay. Actually, hold on. Can we inspect this real quick? Secret box. Oh, here we go. Look into your heart and try opening this box with your true feelings. I'm gonna have the pie and a bunch of the fruits revealed and see if that does it. Okay. Is it just the pie then? Okay. Cafe. We talked about I felt we were supposed to be going to school, but you know what? I didn't care the other people thought about this. The same cake that day. I can still remember how my heart burst out of my chest. The sweet and tart fruit on the cake. Sweet and tart. Okay, so we got the cake, right? That looks like a cake to me. Sweet and tart fruit. I mean, citruses can be sweet and tart. I wouldn't be surprised if that's it. None of these other ones fit. An apple cake? Was that cake or pie? It's a fruit tart. I mean, I guess you could have an apple tart. That's weird though. No. Okay, so I'm gonna go with that. Because I don't see any berries or anything like that, right? Usually tarts would have berries, but I don't see any of them here, so I'm gonna go with that. Although, apples can definitely be tart. Cherries can definitely do the trick. Berries, or strawberry. Strawberries are just sweet, right? Okay. No. No. Spent too long on this puzzle not realizing you could rotate it. So do we just reveal all the sweet and tart fruits? I mean... Okay. Easy enough. I don't know why I kept having the word tart in my head, and I kept thinking I had to have the fucking slice of pie or whatever the fuck it looked like. I thought it looked like a tart, so I was like, okay, tart. I get locked in on some words, dude. Get locked in on some words or like a minor aspect. Okay, we just had to reveal any fruit that was sweet and tart. Okay, easy enough. An opened envelope. So you did remember. Well, that makes me feel very special. By the way, are you over Hinako now? I apologize if I sound blunt, but I want to make it clear. that girl is dead. It seems there's no fucking shot that we're actually dead, dude. Again, I think the pieces line up and it makes sense for our character to be dead, but also, like, it doesn't make sense for them to drop it this early, you know what I mean? I mean, I don't know, maybe we're closer to the end of the game than I think we are, but it seems so weird for them to just drop it like that. I know you're going through a rough time right now and you must be in so much pain, but you know, I can be there for you. Would you rather go through it yourself still? I can picture us slowly unfolding the pages of our hearts, talking about the small, mundane details of our day-to-day lives. By filling up one journal after another with our thoughts, I know we can make a fresh start. A blank page upon which we can write the new story of our lives. Surely, you can see it too. Another. Oh my god, it's a box in a box. Okay. So what do we got now? Okay, what do we have here? Are the symbols the same? By filling up one's journal. Easy enough. Unopened envelope. I'm glad to hear that you're trying to stay positive. And remember, I'll always be here for you if you need anything. You know, you're not the only one who's sad because Hinako's no longer with us. If the two of us could huddle together, we could soothe this pain that bites like the cold of winter. And then, surely spring will arrive, welcoming us with sakura in full bloom to celebrate our union. Can you picture us? Can you picture the beautifully blooming sakura await? And a box inside of a box inside of a box! Alright, let's look for the sakura. Oh, this could be a tricky one. That fan has sakura. Oh, let's try it this way. I don't think the trees will come into an equation, but... Is that? No. Okay, so I definitely missed one in here. Okay. The last line has basically been it. Can you picture the beautifully blooming flowers? Spring will arrive, welcoming us with sakura in full bloom to celebrate our union. I mean, in that one, it seems like there's some buds still, so maybe that's not it. Full bloom. Okay, so maybe it's just that one. Right? Should just be this then. Is that not it? Am I, like, misremembering what a cherry blossom looks like? Cherry blossom flower. That's definitely it. Okay, let me check. I'm pretty sure it's just the flower, but let me check the tree. If it matches any of these. Can you picture the beautifully blooming... Am I just, like, not recognizing which one of these is actually a sakura?
2 hours later.
Dude, am I just, like... Are my eyes fucked up and they just don't work? 5 petals and shit coming out the middle. Okay. I still can't tell what the fuck this is. Okay, that's a fucking tree. I feel like I gotta be like a Counter-Strike player to solve this shit. I gotta have like my face 3 inches away from the screen. Okay, so that one's not it either. I'm gonna fucking cry today. Da-dun, da-dun, da. I'm gonna weep tonight. This puzzle is making me incredibly sad. It might even make me put a bullet in my head. That could be literally fucking anything. I can't tell what that is, dude. I'm gonna put it away. This looks like cherry blossom flowers. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That could also look like cherry blossoms. Especially because some of them are like lighter on the outside and darker on the inside. I mean, here it's like flipped and whatnot. You couldn't have a lighter outside, right? Otherwise it just wouldn't fucking show up, but you know. So the fact that like there's the lines and whatnot in the middle, right? Anyways, that looks like a cherry blossom to me. That's a 4-leaf clover. That's a tree. Maybe that's what it is. Do I have to include the tree? Maybe that's where I've been fucking up. I've been focusing on the flowers. Maybe I gotta include the fucking tree as well. Apparently, I can't recognize stamps of fucking trees, dude. Apparently, dude, I just can't recognize... Why am I even looking at more images? I know what they look like. Okay, well, let's just... Okay. I'm glad to hear that you're trying to stay positive and remember, I'll always be here for you if you need anything. You know, you're not the only one who's sad because Hinako's no longer with us. If the two of us could huddle together, we could soothe this pain that bites like the cold of winter. And then, surely spring will arrive, welcoming us with sakura in full bloom to celebrate our union. Can you picture the beautifully blooming flowers awaiting us? So see, part of me made me think maybe about the tree, because they're being fucking huddling. Or she wants to huddle with them, right? Oh, is this supposed to be it? Is that what's at the bottom there? Are those supposed to be the cherry blossom petals flowing in the wind? Let me see. Okay, so it was the tree. So, okay, I was recognizing a couple of them as the fucking planter ones, dude. I couldn't tell what they were. Okay, so those were not it. The tree, because we tried the flowers. So the flowers I did recognize correctly. It only just hit me now that, you know, since they're huddling together, maybe they're under the fucking tree. And it only just kind of hit me now that the little 3 symbols that were kind of underneath the tree were meant to represent the actual petal. Well, you've seen them, right? The actual petals like flowing in the wind and whatnot. Alright. That took way longer than the previous 2. Because apparently I'm too fucking silly to actually see that shit. The blooming part was misleading as it wanted fully in bloom flowers. Yeah. An open envelope. Dear Shu, I like you. I love you. I want some more of you, I say. I always have, and I always will. I'll be waiting to hear what you think about me. Rinko, you're a bitch. I don't know. I don't know how to tell you this otherwise. That's just kind of how you are. Second floor classroom, generic key. It might unlock the classroom door of the 2nd floor. Let's go, dude. We're gaming now. Uh-oh. I didn't realize cherry blossom bonsai trees were a thing, though. It was interesting to learn. Yeah, I didn't either. I've learned at least a little bit more about Japanese stuff due to the game. I like it. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool when a game teaches you some stuff, right? That's our sister. The music is a little too loud. One of my complaints about the game in general is just the audio balancing. It's a little all over the place. Now you decide to open the door. Now you decide to do that. Come on, lady. Okay, so now we can pop open a bunch of these, right?
校舎内まで入ってきてる。
Old annex main gate key. The key to the old annex behind the school. It can be used to open the hall doors. Nice. Note to teacher. Note to teacher. Ayumi from the track and field club said she found a key with the key box written on it during practice. If she still hasn't got it back to you, then she probably left it in her locker when she went to change. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if she forgot. She looked exhausted after practice. What are we doing here? This game needs a photo mode, dude. Origami of grievances. TT is the most disgusting person I've ever met. I wish someone would destroy her locker. If anyone wants to make my wish come true, her locker combination is 377. Okay. Got it. Dude, the sledgehammer is insane. Liar, 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 pants on fire, 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 fire. Hold on, give me. Ah, you were the tricky one, huh? Okay. Dude, I love the map, man. I love how everything gets added in. It looks so sick. Was it not 377? It looks like Shu hasn't read this letter. Seems that making secret codes with numbers and symbols is all the craze these days. And this is not, maybe not even like the right one, but... maybe it's upside down. Maybe it's not 377, maybe it's 773. Maybe this is not even the right locker. What did it say as soon as we... oh, it's Takeshi. This is for Ayumi though, isn't it? Okay. I mean, we're given a code, but there's no other locker area that we have to, that we can interact with, so... unless 377 is a code for something. Anyways, let's go pop this bad boy open. So many consumables. I'll never stop being bewildered by him. Okay, so this one is cracked open, so I feel like that's important. Let me go check out down this hallway first. Toolkit, nice. Let's repair one of these. The knife is definitely the one that's in very desperate need of repair. So that's odd. I was able to hold 4 repair kits earlier. How come I can only hold... Oh, are we maxed out on inventory slots? Is that what it is right now? Yeah. Note from a male student. You can read girl code, right, Yoshida? Sato got a note from the girls that had 84 times 4 written on it. So maybe that's 37 times 7? So maybe the code is 259? You acting like I can't hear you out there running around the halls? Better have a damn hall path. Math! Holy shit! Note between lovers. 4,151 plus 36 squared. XOXO. Maybe we're just making shit up now. Alright, who out there? Got excited to do equations? Well, feel free to work it out. It's the code for Baka. So, you know, stupid. Girl code is based off the alphabet. Basically, you just switch letters with numbers and symbols that look like them. So, Sato would be 54. Ah. Yeah. 5 looks like an S. The 4 looks like an A, right? And the plus looks like a T. And the O and the 0 looks like a 0 because they're basically the same shape. 6 doesn't really look like it, but apparently it's U. Yeah, what the fuck? So for my name, Yoshida, it would be... Okay, I get the O and the 0, the S and the 5, right? We all are familiar with leet speak. How do we get 7 for the D? And how do we get the X for the Y? I mean, how the fuck does that help us with 377 though? So, okay, so 84 times 4 is actually Baka. I mean, that would then be what? Ed? I mean, what the... I don't know what that gives us. Ed? So I guess... Would it be like 544? Math can be pretty fun, yeah. Let me try this out real quick. Damn. I mean, we got a fucking sledgehammer. Do we really need to figure out a code? I mean, we're given all these information about the codes and whatnot. But how does 377 fit into all of this? What does the F stand for? It stands for fuck. I don't know. What's up, Dragon? Welcome in. I mean, it's the symbol for Forte, but I have no idea what meaning it has for the game itself as of yet. Did you say that? Maybe it was so good that I felt like I had to take it. Origami of grievances. Oh, how I wish I could just climb inside his locker and drown in his smell. That's not weird at all. I can't believe his combination is the name as his name. Owie. That's so cute of him, using his name in code. 401 then, maybe? Locker room key. Nice. Asakura's textbook. I decided to make the combo for my locker something I love. You can poach it, fry it, and even boil it. No matter what, it always comes out delicious. And if you add flour and sugar in the mix them all together, you can make cake. Wow.
暗号のメモか。まだまだ子供だな。
Egg. Origami of grievances. This witch deserves to die. I hope she suffers. Not gonna decode that. Smart and a star athlete. Oh, is it us? Gold medal? No, it's not us. This is a different classroom. Gold medal in the prefecture meet? I hate her guts. I mean, this is a different class, but it could be... This still could be about us, I guess. How dare she make me feel like I'm nothing. Like I'm nobody. Skill issue. Egg is pretty fucking good. Well, well, well. What do we have here, huh? Check this out. Huh? 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 Oh, we might need to be a little bit closer. Oh, you bitch. The good old bait and switch, huh? I got my eyes on you. Origami of grievances. I happened to find Asuga's locker combination. The weird thing is, when you convert it to code, it looks like a cry for help. What am I supposed to do? It's not like I can do anything. Menus and UIs. The menu is pretty cool. Especially when you just look at mainly like the journal and how everything gets updated and how she draws everything in. It looks really cool. The map as well looks really sick. The way everything gets scribbled on and whatnot, I think is really cool. Especially like in the second floor, whoops, where we found the various like notes and whatnot about calling us a liar, and now it's all like etched up on there and whatnot. It's so nice. The HUD sound effects too.
更衣室。陸上部が懐かしい。
I mean, that happens in every Silent game, though, doesn't it? Who's this? This is Asakura. Okay. I decided to make the combo for my locker something I love. Okay, egg. So, 366? Do we have a note that shows a G actually? Okay, 6 is U. Oh, maybe 9. cabinet key. Nice. Was this the 377? No. Was there another locker still here? Several of them. Are you the 377? Deals additional damage when using weapons with high durability. Ooh. I mean, it seems pretty good for something like the bonk hammer here.
Yes.
Suga Yoshia. Let's see. I happened to find Suga's locker combination. The weird thing is, when you convert it to code, it looks like a cry for help. Cry for help when you convert it to code. What 3-letter word? Is it die? Could it be die? Ah. Okay, it's not die. Maybe we toss ideas? Oh, there it is. Yeah, the D is a 7. May you toss ideas. Sure. In the trash. A 3-letter word that would seem like a cry for help. Yo, Mystic, you're a fucking genius. My school bag is a bit worn out for some reason, but it's fine for carrying small thing. Increase inventory capacity. Let's go. I was thinking of like a full word. I didn't even think about SOS. This has been the case for like this whole playthrough. I just focus on something and completely ignore the rest. Doesn't help that every time I've been playing this, I've been feeling like drained of energy and or tired, but no excuses. I didn't think of it. Mystic coming in clutch. Ooh, you're gonna attack me? Ooh, ooh. Unfortunately for you, my dodge carries me from different fucking cities. I gotta stop trading hits, dude. Key to the back mountains. We got it. And now we leave our friends behind and we just bolt out of here. See you later, nerds! I should maybe actually... Wait, what? Oh, it's this one over here.
ナナさん、私と二人で新しい宇宙戦争を始めようよ。シュウ君が望むなら、相棒の役でも、悪の女幹部の役でもいいんだよ。
鍵見つけたぞ。
おかえり。面倒をかけたな。相棒も休めよ。俺たち先に休んだから。
休みなよ。私とシュウ君で寝ずの番をしててあげるから。
いや、私は本当に大丈夫。
ひなこ、休めよ。あとは俺たちが見張っておくから。
I don't trust
ひなこ。
Rinko for a damn second, dude. You fellas ready to take a trip to the other world? Here we go.